One of the highlights on our trip to Iceland was hiking Glymur Waterfall, one of Iceland's tallest waterfalls. If you're looking for a hike that combines epic views and a bit of adventure, this one's for you. In this video, I'm going to talk about what to expect, what to bring, and some tips to prepare for your adventure. The trail is about 4 miles round trip with approximately 1,300 feet of elevation gain. It's located in the western region of Iceland, a little over an hour from Reykjavik. Be ready for some uneven terrain, steep sections, 2 river crossings, and a bit of rock hopping. We hiked the trail counterclockwise. The first part of the hike takes you through a cave and then it opens up to the river valley below. From here you can see the first river crossing. This is where the adventure begins. There's a log with a wire to help you across the river. Make sure you're wearing waterproof footwear because you will get wet. The cable and the log to assist with the crossing are only there from May to October and removed during the winter months. As you climb higher, the trail gets steeper and the views just keep getting better and better. At the top, you'll have panoramic views of Glymur as it cascades nearly 650 feet down into the gorge below. The weather in Iceland is famously unpredictable, so layers are gonna be key. It's always a good idea to bring a rain jacket for any unexpected weather changes, and waterproof boots are essential. Don't forget gloves and a warm hat because that Icelandic wind can be relentless, especially near the waterfall. One thing I forgot to pack for our hike was my electric hand warmers. If it's a cooler day, they're definitely nice to have. I'll leave a link down below to my favorite ones. Another thing you should never leave behind is your trail etiquette. When you're on those narrow and steep sections, be sure to give people ahead of you some space. Nobody wants to get hit in the back of the head with a rock or feel rushed beyond their comfort level. If you plan on doing the full loop, once you get to the top of the canyon, you have to cross the river above the waterfall. I would highly recommend doing the full loop because it gives you a different perspective of the canyon and why see the same thing twice. However, if you aren't up for the river crossing or are short on time, you can turn around here and descend the same way you came. There's no way to get across the river without getting wet, so you either need to walk right through or take off your boots. Matt and I decided to walk right through. The majority of people we saw were taking off their boots and drying off their feet on the other side. If you're planning a trip to Iceland in the near future and need a reliable car or camper van, be sure to check out Go Car Rental Iceland. Matt and I used them on our trip, and the entire process was seamless from start to finish. If you decide to book with them, feel free to use my code Nicole5 for 5% off at checkout. Now let's get back to the video. Once you cross the river and reach the other side of the canyon, keep your eyes peeled for the trail. It can be easy to take the wrong route. Additionally, on our trip, this side of the canyon was extremely windy. I'm talking about the strongest wind I've ever experienced. I would definitely recommend bringing a pair of sunglasses or eye protection. If you plan on visiting Iceland, you're gonna wanna add Glymur Waterfall to your bucket list. The entire hike took us about 3 hours to complete. It was an epic adventure and we will definitely be doing this hike again when we return in the future. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos on Iceland. I'll see you in the next one.